And we are back talking healthcare reform again. I saw a thing on Yahoo. I don't watch TV, folks. I do not watch TV, and I suggest you do the same. I jokingly made a video not long ago talking about the hypnotic power of TV and talking about how the Andy Griffith Show, was more than what I thought it was back in those days. And that was a joke, but it was to emphasize the fact that TV does hypnotize you and can take you into another realm to make you think that life is a television show and not reality. Life is reality. I mean, you've got to get away from the TV and what corporate sponsors, big corporations want you to think. I'm tired of McDonald's showing on TV a person or a couple or whatever. They walk into McDonald's and there's no one standing there in line. There's 8 cashiers behind the register all ready to take his order. He places his orders and boom, he's got it. That's TV. Real life, you walk into a McDonald's, there's 20 people standing waiting to be waited on. There's one person behind the register and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. There's 20 people in the back scratching their asses making your food. And if, God forbid, they forget to make your order, you may never get it. Okay, the first person walks up, I want a quarter pounder with cheese, I want some fries, I want a Coke. And they're making a quarter pound of cheese, and the person's getting the fries and the Coke. Second person comes up, I want 3 hamburgers, I want a cheeseburger and a Happy Meal, and then they make that, and then the next guy comes up, and I just want a couple double cheeseburgers, and they forget to make those double cheese, and the next guy comes up, and they make his fish. You will never see those double cheese. That is real life. I am out here right now to boycott McDonald's. No more McDonald's for me. I go to McDonald's yesterday, and I just go to the drive-thru because I'm on my way to Brooks Hill. I don't have a whole lot of time. I say, I would like the new Angus burger, and all I want on it is mustard and ketchup. I get to the window. She said, now that was a mushroom and cheese Angus burger. I said, no, it was not. It was an Angus burger with mustard and ketchup. So she goes and she gets it. I get it in the car. I open it up because I know. And sure the hell there was mustard and ketchup on it, but there was mushrooms and cheese. And I gave it back and I said, no, I wanted mustard and ketchup only. Well, it has mustard and ketchup only. I said, but it has mushrooms. You can't get anything the way you want it anymore. We need to start boycotting, but to get back away from it, I'm getting way out of hand. Okay, I'm getting way crazy. Get away from the TV because that's not reality. Reality is out there in the real world. Mercy. Where in the hell am I going? But anyway, so I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. The news is depressing. When I get my news, and a lot of you people might say, well, it's kind of, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch. Let's say I want to find out about healthcare reform. Well, I'll go on YouTube and I'll type in healthcare reform, and I will get back a bunch of videos that show me both sides. It shows me the Obama telling you how much you need it. Shows the opposing side, how much you don't need it. Obama lying saying, no, we're not going to have death panels. And the other side showing where they are. And then they actually have read the plan. And then he comes out and he says, yes, well, we're going to have some death panels. We're going to decide when you die. But don't worry about it. We'll put in a special provision just for you that says you don't have to die then if you don't want to. We'll give you an extra week or something. I don't know. But the bottom line is, don't listen to the fucking propaganda put out by the news media. The news your nightly news needs to go off the air because it's propaganda. It used to be, when you turned on the news, you actually found out what was going on, and the reporter had no bias in it one way or another. Now, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, and Alan Combs, who I do have a lot of respect for, they all have a bias, which is fine. Tell us what the bias is. Get up there and say, look, Alan Combs says, I'm going to slam Obama because I don't like the things he does. But on the other hand, when Bush was doing the exact same things, I turned a blind eye because I'm a Republican. You don't be a Republican, don't be a Democrat, I hate to use the word independent, but be an independent. Be a free thinker. Don't say, well, I'll go along with it because he's a Republican. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's going to pull us out of the fire. Who knows? And he gets us in deeper. But then when the Democrat gets in, you say, oh, it's his fault. And the same on the other side. The Democrats, they'll do anything that the Democrat leader says, knowing good and well it's going to get us in trouble. We need to stop going partisan. We need to go for what's best for this country. As Alex Jones says, we need to get away from the left-right paradigm and start focusing on what is really going on. Oh, anyway, I don't even know how I got here. How did I get to this subject, folks? Oh, I got plenty of time. Hell. Oh, mercy. But, think about it, healthcare reform and all that stuff. And I think my Arnold Specter joke recognizing, remembering Kennedy. Yeah. Now, I want to talk about it, a serious thing. And I also did remember on August 24th. Check this guy out, folks. Aaron Russo. He was a director. He was a producer. He had a nightclub. He did Trading Places. He did The Awakening, I think it was. Did The Rose with Bette Midler. Then he got into politics, and if there's a link, and I put it up here, and I'm not going to put it up again, so you just got to find it yourself. A long interview, about an hour and a half interview with Alex Jones he did before he passed away 2 years ago. Aaron Russo was close friends with, I think it was David Rockefeller, one of the Rockefellers, Philip Rockefeller, Elmo Rockefeller, Ralph Rockefeller, one of those guys. I forget which one it was. But got some insight on what's going on. And his movie Freedom to Fascism. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about taxes just a second here. And I think I'm going to do that in part 3. So let me take a break. And part 3 be my last segment of the show. So Silver Eagle 2061. Keep on rocking, buddy. And I got one more segment. We'll be right back. Income taxes.